So you've been scrolling through YouTube, watching AI take over the world and thinking, I should start an AI automation agency. Easy money, right? Well, not quite. And in this video, I'm going to explain why this seemingly perfect business opportunity might actually be one of the worst decisions you could make. Hey everyone, if you've been anywhere near the internet in the past year, you've probably seen countless people claiming they're making 6 and 7 figures with their AI automation agency. And look, I get it. The pitch sounds incredible. Help businesses automate their workflows with AI, charge them thousands of dollars, scale infinitely. It's like the digital agency model, but shinier. But here's the thing about gold rushes. Most people don't get rich mining for gold. They go broke trying. And the AI automation agency space, it's looking a lot like a gold rush right now. So today, we're breaking down 5 reasons why starting an AI automation agency today might be a terrible idea. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why this business model has some serious structural problems that no amount of ChatGPT prompts can fix. All right, reason number 1. The market is already drowning in competition. Here's what happened. Around 2023 and 2024, everyone and their dog realized they could take some no-code AI tools, slap together a few automations, and call themselves an AI expert. The barrier to entry became so low that literally anyone with a laptop and a YouTube account could start an agency. And that's exactly what happened. This created what we call a red ocean market. That's a market so saturated with competition that everyone's fighting over the same customers, driving prices down to nothing. The opposite is a blue ocean, where you have space to operate and actually make money. But it gets worse. Because the barrier to entry is so low, most of these agencies are offering basically the same thing. They're caught in what I call the template trap. They're taking the same ChatGPT integrations, the same workflows, and just rebranding them. When everyone's offering the same cookie-cutter solution, you know what happens? You can't charge premium prices. You can't differentiate yourself. And you end up in a race to the bottom where you're competing purely on price. What makes this worse? Everyone is using the same cold email templates to sell their workflows, and businesses are tired of it. This is making it even harder to make money in this market, leading to lower prices. And let me tell you, competing on price is a terrible position to be in, because there's always going to be someone willing to do it cheaper. Maybe they live somewhere with a lower cost of living. Maybe they're just desperate. Either way, you lose. So you're entering a market where you can't differentiate, you can't charge premium prices, and you're constantly fighting for scraps. Already not great. Okay, reason number 2. The business model itself is fundamentally flawed. Let's think about what happens when you successfully help a client. You go in, you set up their automation, maybe you build them a custom AI chatbot or automate their email responses. Great, you've solved their problem, they're happy, and then they don't need you anymore. This is what I call the leaky bucket effect. You're constantly acquiring new clients just to maintain your revenue, because once you solve a client's problem, that revenue stream dries up. It's project-based work disguised as an agency. Compare this to something like a software as a service business. With this, you solve the problem once, and then you can sell that same solution to thousands of customers who all pay you monthly. Your revenue compounds. With an AI automation agency, you're essentially starting from zero every month. But wait, it actually gets worse, because truly effective AI automation isn't one size fits all. Each client has their own unique legacy systems, processes, their own data structures, their own weird workflows that were built up over decades. This means every single project requires custom work, and custom work doesn't scale. To double your revenue, you need to roughly double your team. And not just any team, you need highly skilled people who understand AI, understand business processes, and can navigate the chaos of legacy systems. These people are expensive. So you're stuck in this trap where you can't productize your service, you can't build leverage, and you, as the agency owner, become what I call the fire chief. You're just running around putting out fires for different clients instead of building a real scalable business. It's a high-stress, low-leverage business model, not exactly the lifestyle business everyone's dreaming about. All right, reason number 3, the actual implementation of AI is way harder than the YouTubers make it seem. Here's a dirty little secret about AI. It's only as good as the data you feed it. And most businesses, their data is an absolute disaster. I'm talking data silos where marketing can't talk to sales, poor quality with duplicate records and typos everywhere, no data governance so nobody knows what data even exists, and zero documentation. So you're basically an archaeologist trying to figure out what ancient developers set up their systems. Before you can implement any meaningful automation, you have to spend weeks or months just cleaning up their data mess. And guess what? That's not the sexy, high margin work you signed up for. It's tedious, it's time consuming, and clients hate paying for it because they don't see the immediate value. But even if you get past the data problem, you've still got to integrate with their existing systems. And if you think modern tech companies have clean, well-documented APIs, you've clearly never worked with a mid-sized manufacturing company running software from the 2000s. You're going to be dealing with systems that don't play nice with modern AI tools and infrastructure that requires significant investment to upgrade. These integration projects can drag on for months, eating into your margins and testing the patience of your clients. It's not impossible, but it's definitely not the quick win everyone's selling online. Reason number 4, real AI expertise is incredibly expensive and hard to find. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I can just learn AI myself. There are so many courses. And look, yes, you can learn to use AI tools, but there's a massive difference between knowing how to use ChatGPT and understanding machine learning systems well enough to architect enterprise solutions. I've spent the past 10 years and I'm still learning. If you want to compete at a high level, you need data scientists, machine learning engineers, and AI strategists on your team. These people command high salaries, and they're in such high demand that you're competing with Google, Meta, and every other tech giant for their attention. Smaller agencies simply can't compete on compensation. So you end up with junior talent or people who are learning on the job, which increases the risk of project failure. And it's not just the people. The technology itself is expensive. You've got software licenses, cloud computing costs that scale with usage, model training and fine-tuning expenses, and ongoing maintenance to keep everything running. All these costs mean you need to charge premium prices. But remember reason number 1, you can't charge premium prices in a saturated market. See the problem? You need expensive resources to deliver quality work, but the market won't let you charge enough to make it profitable. It's a squeeze from both sides. And finally, reason number 5, client expectations are completely unrealistic. Thanks to all the media hype around AI, business owners think AI is basically magic. They expect you to come in, wave your wand, and transform their business overnight with zero effort on their part. And they think most of the projects should cost less than a couple $1,000s. They think AI will immediately increase their revenue by 300%, automate everything so they can fire half their staff, and require zero training or change management. The reality? AI implementation is a process. It requires buy-in from the team, changes to workflows, training, and patience. But try explaining that to a client who just read a headline about how AI is going to replace all jobs tomorrow. No wonder more than 70% of all AI projects fail to meet expectations. Now, does this mean you should never touch AI? Absolutely not. AI is transformative, and there are real opportunities here. But the traditional AI automation agency model, that's probably not the play. If you want to succeed in this space, you need to think differently. Maybe you build a vertical specific product instead of offering services. Maybe you focus on using AI to help scale your own business. Maybe you focus on a niche where you can actually differentiate and charge premium prices. Maybe you develop proprietary technology that gives you a real moat, but trying to be a generalist AI automation agency, that's like trying to start a generic web design agency. The opportunity has already passed and the market is too crowded. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe because I make videos breaking down business models, economic trends, and technology like this every week. And if you disagree with me and think AI automation agencies are the future, let me know in the comments why. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if you want to see more, then you are going to want to click this video right here.